Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I was gonna do like a New Year goal type video. Well, basically I was gonna do like a get ready with me on New Year's Eve and do like a kind of like get ready with me, talk through my goals, etc. But I haven't quite mastered the art of like timekeeping on a night out, so I didn't have time. And then I was going to do it last week and I was ill, so yeah, today I wanted to do like a New Year's goal type video. However, I didn't want to just sit here and like, let me put my Coke down. I didn't want to just sit here and talk to the camera because I know sometimes people don't find that interesting. And I just thought I might do like a little get ready with me as well. I haven't done a get ready with me for ages. And also my makeup has changed slightly. So this is kind of like an updated makeup routine, New Year's goals, like chatty video. So yeah, if you're into that then please keep on watching. I also don't know how this video is gonna look. I still haven't adjusted the settings on this camera. I've kind of just turned it on and we're filming. I do need to really research into this, but I have the Canon G7X Mark II. If anyone else uses this and like can tell me what settings are good, what I should have it on, just like a few little tips, because I am new to this, very new to this, and I'm also just, this isn't like my area. So I could do with a little bit of help. So yeah, but as long as, I mean, the camera's recording, I'm looking in the viewfinder and it looks okay. Obviously it could probably be better, but we're rolling with it. I also have got my goals in my little notebook, just so I don't go off on a tangent. I can guarantee I will go off on a tangent. I wrote these out. I have like a thing where I have to write my goals out before the 1st of January, like, so I was really like rushing to get ready on New Year's Eve. I was like, I haven't written my goals out yet. Got to write them down, otherwise, don't know, it's such a weird thing because I definitely haven't got them all down here. So I think I'll be like adding more to it as we go. Like I've added a couple more today, but I have them all written down, so hopefully no tangents ahead. So yeah, we're just gonna do, this is like my kind of everyday go-to makeup. I mean, I don't wear makeup every day, but if I do, this is kind of what I go for. There's a few new products in there. I really am not adventurous with my makeup anymore at all. I feel like the last time I did a get ready with me was probably back in summer. Maybe not, maybe, I know I did a get ready with me as my second video, and then yeah, probably summer, that was my last one. Things have changed slightly but not drastically. I have already soaped my eyebrows using the pear soap. I don't tend to do this as much anymore because I don't think, last time I did a get ready with me I wasn't getting this done, but I have started to get my eyebrows laminated, which means I don't really need to soap them up. I do run a bit of clear gel through them in the end, but my eyebrows are well overdue a lamination, so I have done that today. I feel like I'm going to struggle going between like my goal, my makeup and telling you everything. So I will make sure that I link all my makeup down below. So make sure you check the description box if there is anything you specifically want to know, or just leave me a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer it. So first thing I'm going to take is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I got this in my, I showed this in my what I got for my birthday video, and then I never did an updated makeup routine with it. What colour? This is in the shade 4.5 medium. I think this is supposed to be used under foundation, which when I'm wearing foundation I do put it under, like on a night out or whatever. But like I said, this is like my day-to-day makeup, so like when I'm going to work, etc. So I tend, if I'm having a good skin day, which I mean my skin is not 100% at the moment. When I'm ill, my skin, I don't know what I'm putting on. When I'm ill, my skin really breaks out. So yeah, I'm not having the best skin day, but when my skin is okay, then I will tend to just have this. I need a mirror. I've stolen my mum's mirror, which might be slightly too big, but if I just balance it, Probably should have sorted this out before because this foundation is going to dry. I'm out of breath now, and I'm just going to blend it in with this Real Techniques multitask brush, and I literally just do this. So let's actually get into the goals, because I knew this was going to be an issue. I'd struggle to do 2 things at once. But my first goal, these aren't in an order of like importance or anything, by the way, these are just picked out. This colour is looking suspicious, but we're going with it. So my first goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm hoping it's possible. Let me see what I'm on now. I can go on my phone now while I film, it's so much easier. I'm on 383 subscribers, so for future Jess, when you come back and look, that was what you was on at the start of the year. Well, I think at the very start of the year I was on like 374. I've had a small jump this week since I uploaded my what I got for Christmas video, but only a small jump. I feel like I could have been more consistent. Like when I've watched videos on like how to grow, the biggest tip is like post 2 videos a week, and I kind of just never, I feel like I did some videos like 2 a week, and then some weeks I wouldn't post at all. So I suppose it's kind of like contradicted itself. But when I started this channel, it wasn't to grow tons and tons of subscribers. It was kind of just because it has always been a dream to do it. So I kind of really didn't expect anyone to subscribe to me at all, bar like my friends. It was also my first birthday on YouTube last week, so happy birthday to this channel. I just wanted to kind of start the channel just to so I could say that I'd done it, because I always used to say to myself, like, if you don't do it, I suppose you'll never know, and like you'll always regret it. And I kind of thought that I would give it up probably like by the time it came to summer, but I actually found it's something that I really, really enjoy, and I kind of really now want to start like growing. And like obviously I have my own little individual goals within like YouTube, etc. I'm just going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 30 on like my spots and stuff like that. But I'd like to think I could do it. Like I'm going to film this video again next year and like see where I've got. And I would like to think that I have made it to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed and you enjoy my content, then please do subscribe. It really, really helps. And another goal of mine is to have a driving license by the end of the year. Yes, I am 23 and I still don't have a driving license. I'm close. I do actually have my test booked. I'm not going to say when for. And if you are learning to drive like right now, you'll know how hard it is to get a test. I don't know if it's everywhere in England, but around where I live it is near on impossible. So I've managed to get a test booked. I am terrified of driving, and I feel like if I don't do it now, I will never do it. My confidence is slowly growing, and I just think if I bang out my lessons from now until my test, fingers crossed I have a driving license this year. Like I feel like I have to. I've been learning for 2 years now. I have a test booked, whereas this was my goal. I wrote out my goals last year, and it was to have a driving license then, but I didn't have a test booked. I kind of like didn't really have like the drive for it. But I definitely do want to pass this year. Like I feel like I need that freedom. Like if I want to go shopping, I always have to say to my boyfriend or my mum, like, does anyone want to go shopping? And if they don't, I'm like, great, okay then. I'm ready. I will have a license by the end of the year. Hopefully. I'm so nervous that if I fail this test, it's so difficult to get another. Like I might only be able to have 1 test this year, and if I fail it, like, and I've just seen a magpie. Next, I'm taking the Fit Me Concealer again, but in the shade 20, and I'm just going and putting it where I want to highlight a little bit. So yeah, the kind of driving license goal brings me on to my next goal, which is I want to buy a car. Ideally before I pass, because like I said, I'm quite a nervous driver. Yeah, this is what I was speaking to my mum about last night. Like, my goal is to buy a car, and obviously I want to have it by the time that I pass. Just because where I'm such a nervous driver, this is going to really like, where I'm such a nervous driver, I feel like if I pass and don't literally get in a car that day, obviously like insured, blah blah blah, if I do not get in a car that day on my own and drive myself around, I won't drive again. And I mean, that might be stupid. I feel like by the time it actually comes to taking my test, I'd like to think I'm confident, otherwise I shouldn't be taking a test. But yeah, I ideally want it ready, sat there waiting for me for when I pass. I say purchase, like it might end up, I'm not like clued up about any of this stuff, but possibly on finance. I don't know. I feel like I just ask my boyfriend these questions and he tells me what's best. And I'm going to be such a basic bitch here, but I would love a Fiat 500 as my first car. Yeah, let's go for cream contour. We're in a nice little chat. We'll do a bit of cream contour. So the next goal is, I've written to be happy and healthy, which I feel like is so cliche, but I genuinely do just want to be happy and healthy, like within myself. I feel like I've been quite hard on myself in the past year, and I just want to be just genuinely happy, like as does anyone. But I feel like sometimes I can have quite a negative outlook on things, and I don't want to be like that. And I feel like sometimes it's kind of like a defense mechanism, like I don't know how to explain it, but like I'll just put myself down it's like if I put myself down, then if someone else puts me down, it's not going to affect me because I've already done it first, you know what I mean? And it's kind of the same with like that negative outlook, which I have been working hard already not to have. And I do, like, I used to be quite a negative person, which isn't nice. No one wants to be around that. And I'm definitely not like it anymore, but we all have those days, and to have them days are okay. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm never going to have a negative outlook, but I just want to really look on seeing like the positive side of things, or just like the better side of things, if you know what I mean. Like, not everything is as bad as what it seems. Just like sometimes me being too hard on myself. In terms of in terms of a lot of things, I feel like I'm quite a perfectionist, which it might not even come across as, but I am quite a perfectionist. And I can be really, really hard on myself in more ways than one, in like fitness ways, in ways of YouTube, in ways of like dance and my career and things like that. I'm just quite hard on myself. And I just think, like, to be happier, I need to not be hard on myself. And I don't know, it's all easier said than done. But yeah, I just genuinely this time next year want to be like happy and healthy within myself, which, like I said, is so cliche, but I'm working on it. I am working on it, and I do feel like I'm getting there. I don't want to paint myself to be this negative person, because I'm not. I just have my moments. In terms of like healthy, I want to be like have a better relationship with food, I'd say. Like, not, I don't have a bad relationship with food, but eating less shit. Like, I eat in a calorie deficit sometimes, but also sometimes I have a lot of takeaways, and I just want to find the right balance. I just want to find a nice balance in my life and just really become like the best version of myself, like physically but also mentally. Like, I don't know, I'm working on it. And yeah, I'm gonna end up rambling on this because I'm so bad at explaining myself. Now I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wand like liquid blush in the shade Glowgasm. Oh, Peachgasm. Okay, so the next one is to have like a sufficient amount of savings. I know that's quite vague, but I mean, like, I have an ISA. Me and my boyfriend aren't looking at buying a house just yet. Like, we want to leave it a few more years, just because, like, we still want to go on holiday. Like, I still want to dance. Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. I still want to be able to go and dance. I'm really aware that I've just fucked that right up. Let's put a bit on my nose, why not? Yeah, so we're not in the position, like, I mean, we've been together for a long time and we know we're going to buy a house together. It's just, right now, we just want to live our lives a bit more. And I feel like when you get a house, you kind of can't go on all these holidays and stuff like that. But yeah, so I have an ISA, and I really want to start like making sure I'm putting money. 2 seconds. Completely ruined the blusher. I had to sort it out and I had to stop filming. But where was I? I have an ISA and I do put money into it like as and when, but it's never really like a strict amount. And this year I really want to make sure like I'm putting in a certain number every month, just so I can really build up my savings. And like obviously you never know what can happen job wise and stuff like that. I know I'm putting it into an ISA, but basically what I try and do, I'm just powdering by the way, is put a certain amount in my ISA every week, and then I also put a certain amount, not a lot, into like a separate savings account, just in case like I ever went like I had to go like a few weeks without work or something like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I do not have a lot in there at all, but yeah, I just put a little bit in a separate account just so I have something worst case scenario. But like I said, it's all very like, yeah, I'll put a bit in this week, a bit in this week, and I really just want to make sure that I am putting in a set amount, just so I have a decent amount of savings, like as a backup when I want to buy a house. And just, yeah, I just want some kind of savings by the end of the year. Like, I need to try and stop rambling through all these. I am just a big rambler, aren't I? And I think we've gathered that on this channel. My next goal says to be like, I will be on my way to my dream body. And I feel like I've said on my way because like I said, I want to stop putting so much pressure on myself. And yeah, when I say, I feel like I mean that more in terms of just like, I want to be hitting goals at the gym. Like, so I started to lift weights and stuff like that, and I kind of, for a while didn't really progress, more because I was just scared. So I just want to start like reaching like personal bests and stuff like that, and just start really like also tracking my progress like I did at the start of last year, and then kind of just stopped. But I really want to be doing like little like tracking, like I want to make like a little, I have like a tracking folder, but I want to do like a little video maybe like once a month, just kind of see where I'm at and just really start like being consistent. That's the word. I just want to really be consistent and working towards my goals. And yeah, like obviously that will lead towards me getting closer to my dream body, I suppose. I don't even really know what my dream body is. I don't think I mean it like that. I feel like I just mean it as in being happier with my body. But that's also like, again, with just learning to be easier on myself. Like, there's nothing wrong with my body how it is. It's just I suppose, like, again, with the happy and healthy, it's like learning to love myself. That's what I mean. It's just learning to love myself how I am. And when I say like getting towards my dream body, obviously there's certain ways I want myself to look, and it can happen. But yeah, like, oh, I'm so bad at explaining things. Like I said, there is obviously a certain way I want myself to look, and I'll be working towards that. I don't want to set myself a goal. I don't want to set myself a goal of like I will have my dream body, because that's just really, I feel like I will never have, like, not again in a negative way, but I feel like I'll always see something to work on, whether it's like I get to one thing and I'll like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like whoever has their dream body, and if you do, like, congratulations, but I feel like that's such like a hard goal to put on myself. Like, I don't feel like, I don't want to set myself a goal. I will have my dream body. I will be on my way to my dream body. I'll be on my way to loving my body. And yeah, next I'm just taking this blush from L'Oreal. Yeah, my next one says, I've kind of written them as, I saw a video where it says write them out as like, I will have a driving license, I will have this. So I suppose it's like manifesting. This one says I will be thriving in my career, and I mean this in terms of like dance. I also would like to pursue like other areas of like the performing arts, not performing arts. So like I love dance, and I would also like, I suppose, to try it. I don't think I look like a model or anything at all. Again, that's me being negative. I would like to try and pursue like that side of things as well. But yeah, I've said I will be thriving in my career. I feel like COVID really set me back, as it probably did with everyone. My confidence took a massive like fall. To go from like, I was on a contract and then came back, had Christmas, we went into lockdown.
And then I kind of like, I've never been the most confident, and then my confidence, when like classes opened again, I kind of like felt so overwhelmed at the thought of like I haven't danced for so long. I did classes through lockdown on like my phone and stuff, but also my family were working from home, so it was really hard to like try and keep that up, as I'm sure a lot of people were in the same like situation as me. But yeah, my confidence took like a massive hit when it come to like dance classes opening back up again. I felt really overwhelmed at the thought of like dancing in front of people again. Like I'd put weight on, I felt like I just wouldn't be able to do it anymore. I also like, I feel like I was scared about seeing people not really know. It sounds silly like not knowing how to communicate, but obviously when you've been in lockdown so long, I feel like a lot of people struggled with how to talk to people. Like I said, I'm not the most confident person anyway, so it kind of just really affected me in that way. And then I didn't really go back to classes for a while. I did like the odd one, and then it only came about this year when I went to like a couple more classes. I obviously got signed to an agency, so I kind of, that was my goal last year, was I really wanted to get signed to an agent, and I did do that, which kind of picked my confidence back up a bit, because I was like, if I can get signed to an agent, like I'm good enough for someone, do you know what I mean? And then I had like a few dance jobs last year here and there. Obviously things were still a bit like rough with corona and things like that. But yeah, like I've kind of, my confidence is coming back now. I am making it like a goal of mine. Like this is, the next one down is I'll get back into my training. Like I never gave it up. I need to train more basically, and I wasn't training as much as I'd like. So I'm making it like my main priority to make sure I get a certain amount of training in each month. I'm going to London. There's also classes, there's not so many classes where I live, but there's a Hills class, so I want to be going to that as well. I just want to make a conscious effort to really make sure I'm pushing myself and like really giving it a good go. My confidence is never going to come back unless I put myself out there. Like I can hide away all I want, but my confidence is only going to come back when I put myself in front of someone and like just put myself in that situation. I've just taken this pencil from Revolution and putting on my little mole and bit of winged eyeliner, which I don't know how I'm going to do. So yeah, the next goal is to just grow my other social media platforms. Like social media isn't the be all and end all. But ultimately, like I want to do YouTube as, I always feel bad when I say like I want to do YouTube. I also want to do dance, but like I know I've seen YouTubers that do dance as well. It's just, I want to do it all. So obviously like I want to grow my YouTube, and I just feel like growing my other platforms will bring like traffic to my YouTube, if you know what I mean. So another goal is, I feel, yeah, I always keep saying goal. I feel like I've set myself more goals than resolutions, but another goal is to travel minimum 3 times this year, which is what my other friends have said as well. I just, obviously the last couple of years we haven't been able to travel as much, and yeah, I just feel like why I still can. Like I said, I don't have a house as like a I don't have really, I have responsibilities, but not like like stuff that ties me down. I would just like to explore a little bit more of the world. I have Mexico booked with my boyfriend in May, and then he also told me last night that he got us 2 of them like voucher holiday, I think they're like the £99 holidays, and then they do a draw and you go somewhere. So yeah, he told me last night that he got us one of them. So the draw is on the 19th of January, I think. So we will find out where we are going then. And I'm not really fussed like where, I know some of the places like you can get Dubai and stuff like that, but I feel like it's quite a good way of like going somewhere that you might not necessarily go if it hadn't been picked out for you. Then depending on when that voucher holiday is, I kind of want to try and fit in one more trip, but obviously one of my goals is to save, one of my goals is to travel, so it's like, yeah, it depends. I'd like to fit in possibly like, I've been skiing before with my boyfriend and I would like to try that again, but I don't know whether that will happen this year. We've also said like we'd like to go to New York. We also really want to go to Barcelona. which is also one of the, I think it's one of the options on the voucher thing. So I mean, if I get that, then that's fantastic. I'm using the lip liner that I use in every video. It is Well by MAC. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna have to not talk while I do it. And then I'm just gonna go over it with my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Pillow Talk. My last one is like, it just says routine. Like I just want to get myself into a routine in like kind of every aspect. Starting off with like a bedtime, which sounds so ridiculous considering I'm 23, but I'm so bad when it comes to going to bed. Like I will stay up so late and then it will come to getting up in the morning. I'm like, why didn't I go to bed earlier? So I've seen a thing, and my new thing, I think I said it in my other video. I think I did a vlog just before this, which I mentioned it in. So I think it was, I really need to like finalise this. I did it the other night and it worked really well. But like getting to bed at a time, for half hour. Then at a half hour later, my phone will go off and like my TV, social media, everything off. Then I can read my book for half hour, and then I want to be asleep or like trying to go to sleep by like 11, half 11. I feel like it's more likely to be half 11 with me. And then I also just want to start, once I get myself into that routine, like I will start getting up earlier, and that is a big thing. I rush around so much in the mornings that I have work because I like to fit the gym in before, and I just want to have like a bit of a slower morning, like get up, actually be able to sit down and enjoy my breakfast. So whether that be like I make my lunch the night before, so I have a bit of a slower morning, but I just need to start getting up earlier. And I don't get up late, but I want to find it easier to get up and to get up earlier. So yeah, that's that type of routine. And also like a routine within the gym. Like I said, I want to be consistent, so I need to lay out a routine with that. And then also like a routine dance training wise. Like I want to have a set routine, like I'm going up to London on this day, I'm training this day, this time, this class. So I want to set a routine with that. And then also YouTube wise, like I said, I feel like I could have grown my channel more if I posted more last year. And I really just, like I said, I really do enjoy posting and filming videos, as you can tell by the way I ramble on. So I'd really like to start posting twice a week and have like a set schedule so you know when videos are coming. I think I love posting on a Sunday morning. I do think that's when my videos tend to do the best. So I'd like to do maybe like a Tuesday or Wednesday evening and a Sunday morning. But let me know what you guys would prefer, obviously. I make the videos for you. But yeah, just like a routine in literally every aspect of my life, just to make myself a bit more organised. And then lastly, I'm just going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And yeah, that is my kind of go-to everyday makeup. I feel like I look really orange on the camera. Like I said, I haven't figured out the settings yet, but I promise I'm not in real life. So that is kind of what I go to. Like obviously there's different, I might put a bit of lip gloss on, I might do my eyebrows. There's little things that might be different, but that is kind of what I go to. And I think we're done with the goals. Obviously there's like resolution. My resolutions are, I suppose, like getting to bed on time. I feel like I want to do like monthly check-ins with myself. Obviously I haven't written all my goals down here and now, but there might be something that I think, oh, I really want to achieve this in like, I don't know, January, like not January. There might be little things that I think like, oh, I'd quite like to achieve this by the end of March. So I'll do like little monthly goals as well, I suppose. Yeah, I just think it's nice to set myself little goals in between instead of like, do you know, everything being one big goal. It's nice to have like the little monthly goals as well. So I'll definitely have some of them, and I'm sure I'll let you know on my vlogs. But I think that is everything. So everyone, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some inspiration for your New Year goals too. Let me know what your goals are down below, or give me a DM. Yeah, and just let me know what your goals are. It might give me some inspiration, and I would love that. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do. Like I said, one of my goals is to hit 1,000 subscribers this year. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you want to see more. I don't know why I feel like I can't end this video today. I'll link all the products that I use below. I will link my social medias below. Please give me a follow over on there as well. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.